Focus on what you have. May the Lord bless you and allow us to have a few minutes together with God. Ecclesiastes 6 verses 7 through 9 says, "All the labor of man is for his mouth, and yet the soul is not satisfied. For what more has the wise man than the fool? What does the poor man have who knows how to walk before the living? Before is the sight of the eyes than the wandering of desire. This is also vanity and grasping for the wind." The writer of Ecclesiastes observes that we wear ourselves out for food, yet our hunger remains unsatisfied. As humans, we are naturally difficult to please. If we have straight hair, we want it curly. If we are short, we wish we would be tall. If we were single, we desire to be married, and sometimes the opposite is true. Some of the unhappiest people I know are those who always crave more and never are content with what they have. Unfortunately, these individuals often only realize the value of things they took for granted once they lose them. It is then that they become grateful. Make sure you do not fall into this trap. Every day, take time to recognize and appreciate all the good things God has given you, even though you may not deserve them. Consciously reflect on these blessings and thank God for them. The first gift of joy is a grateful heart. When you find yourself feeling ungrateful, think back to where you were 10 years ago and compare it to your current situation. Where were you then? Be thankful for all you have achieved with God's help. Make a list of things you already have rather than focusing on what you don't have. God promises to provide for all your needs, so be content with what you have received from Him. Despite what others have received in life, do not worry about how their possessions compare to yours. If you value and appreciate what you have without constantly yearning for more, you will be a happier person. There are two kinds of people: those who are satisfied with what they have and those who are always wanting something bigger and better. It's clear that the former are happy while the latter remain unhappy. When God's people were wandering in the wilderness, God provided everything they needed, and they never lacked a thing. God wants to provide everything necessary for you too, in abundance. Therefore, enjoy what He has given you and be ready to share your blessing with others. Here's some advice for you today, straight from Hebrews 13, verse 5. Let your conduct be without covetousness. Be content with such things as you have. For He Himself has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Have a blessed day, and remember, focus on what you have, because God has said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. The more satisfied you are, the happier you will be.